Welcome all of you once again in another session. In the previous one, we discussed all the sections from scratch that are asked in SSC examinations, including error detection, sentence improvement, fillers, one words, antonyms, synonyms, idiom phrases, cloze test, voice, narration, and the others also. Without any delay, I start this session. We'll be discussing the same but with different questions. I repeat, these classes are for absolute beginners, curated from SSC's database, things which are frequently repeated each and every year. Let's start without any delay. Welcome all of you watching it. In case of any difficulty, any query, any question, drop a comment. We'll be happy to resolve that. I repeat, we are asked error detection, sentence improvement, fillers, voice, narration, RC, cloze test, parajumbles, and then vocabulary section, antonyms, synonyms, one words, idiom phrases, and spell check also. Here we go. You analyze them first. I'll answer all. I'll explain all at once. Okay, let's have a look. Each represents one at a time, like during school also. Hey, tomorrow, each one of you has to bring the copies, notebooks, etc. Each one of you. Things are many, people are many, but we refer to one at a time. We use each for that. If we have just one object or thing or person, just one, we can't use each for that. Each defines out of many, we discuss each one at a time. So it cannot take a singular noun. For example, there is only one boy in the class. How can we say each? That has to be many in a class. And then we say each of them has finished the homework. So each of the boys in the class. Obviously, they're in a class, which is a collective noun, can't be made of just one boy or student in general. So each of the boys, each of, some of, many of, most of, enough of, one third of, all these expressions, if there is a countable noun, it has to be in the plural form after them. He's good in playing piano. Sounds good in the native tongue, but in English we use at. Good at, bad at, better at, worse at, best at, worst at, we use at for this. We may not feel this in the native tongue, this preposition, but that's correct. So good at or bad at something. Quite common each and every year. 4 words in English, either or, neither nor, not only but also, none but. They take verb as per the second subject or the nearest subject, which is students here. And for students, it should be were. Doesn't matter what the first subject is. Were. She told me that she will. In past, how can you say will? So she told me that she will. She told me that she would. In past, we use would in place of will. And the sceneries, no, it doesn't exist. Sceneries, poetries, they are uncountable nouns. Better use them in the singular form. Scenery of Kashmir. Or put any plural word here so that we can satisfy R, but that doesn't exist. Doubts and objections, welcome. That was error detection. Let's have some sentence improvement. I hope done. Let's analyze. Hardly had he entered the room when the phone rang. Hardly takes inversion. That means since it is an adverb, it takes the auxiliary first, the helping verb first, and then the subject, because adverbs cannot modify subjects, noun, pronoun directly. That's correct. Hardly, barely, scarcely, followed by when. That is also correct. So I think there is no improvement needed because hardly is not followed by then. That is not a conjunction to connect these things. No, 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 no improvement. All correct. Seventh one. In spoken English, people say over. I prefer this t-shirt over that. No, no, that's not correct. Check in any official dictionary, Oxford, Cambridge, etc. 9 words in English: senior, junior, superior, inferior, posterior, anterior, prefer, prior, and elder. They take to in a comparative degree, not then. So to is the only preposition required for prefer. Prefer something to something. If I was you is correct in spoken English, written English, formal English, subjunctive mood, unreal, hypothetical conditions of past, we use were. Doesn't matter what the subject is. If I were you, if I were the Prime Minister, if he were there, he's working hardly. For a verb, we use adverb, fine, but hardly is a negative adverb. And in order to succeed, we shouldn't be working hardly, we must work hard. So the positive adverb is needed here. And they discussed, once again, I would say, in spoken English, many people say, probably you too. I said probably. If you do, you are there for any competitive examination. Change it. Discuss is a transitive verb. It doesn't take any preposition. We were discussing the matter. He discussed the situation. She discussed the problem with me and such. Discuss is a transitive verb. It doesn't take any preposition. So we discussed the new project. No preposition needed. Doubts welcome. Some fillers. Error detection first, then sentence improvement, now fillers. Okay, let's discuss these fillers. She was so tired. And when we are tired, can we keep our eyes open? We cannot. So we need some negative word. Always, nope. Nearly, nope. Simply, no. Hardly is that negative one. Hardly, negative. Hardly, negative. Always negative. I can't keep my eyes open if I'm so tired. You should blank space your mistakes. That's a good one. The teacher won't advise anyone to ignore the mistakes or repeat them. Now, choice between avoid and correct. I would generally say avoid wasting water. Not this water or that water. Avoid wasting water. You should not waste water in the general sense. You should not commit mistakes in the general sense. But my mistake, I'm sorry, that was my mistake. That means the mistake has been committed. If I have committed a mistake, I won't say I should avoid that mistake that I have committed. It has been committed. I should correct it. So, because of this determiner, his mistakes, that means he has committed some mistakes. That's your mistake. Now you should ignore it. That means you're not going to pay attention to your mistake. You should correct it, rectify it. Yes, if this his gets dropped, the teacher advised him to avoid mistakes. Don't commit mistakes. That would have been correct then. It's important to blank space time wisely. That's a common collocation. We don't save time wisely. Obviously, we have to spend it. We don't waste time, no problem. Now, which is a better choice? Spend or manage? Spending is to wherever the thing is going on. For example, I'm teaching right now. So for sure I'll be live. I have to be here. But how can I manage this? How can I utilize this time? For sure that 1 hour will go. But how can I make it even better? Spending, we have a better choice. Manage. What should I do in the morning? What should I do in the evening? What should I do there? Should prefer this, that. How can I manage time? If you say manage, it will include spend, save. Soldiers fought bravely is a positive statement. They were outnumbered. That's a negative statement. For contrast, we use although. But is not wrong, but focuses on the outcome. I called him, but he did not come. However, the outcome is here. They fought bravely. However, they were outnumbered. So, but is not that appropriate, although is a better choice because of the position. If the sentences were opposite, but would have been better. Okay, because shows reason. So, since they were outnumbered, they fought bravely. Doesn't justify. Since, no, that's not the reason. That's contrast. That's a positive statement. They fought bravely, but they were outnumbered. That way, the contrast. Accuse someone of something, the fixed preposition. Doubts? Welcome. Let's have some free marks to grab from voice and narration. I hope done. Let's analyze. The manager will review the report. Future indefinite. The report will be reviewed. Seems good. Future B plus V3 passive. Subject, objects changed. Okay. Have is not there. This is not future. This is not future. Children were playing in the garden. Okay. Past continuous. Garden was just a sec. Play is an intransitive verb here. That's a preposition and that's the object of the preposition. We don't have an object here. How can we transform this into passive? Garden is the object of the preposition. No. Garden is the no. Okay, no passive form possible. Remember? Obviously, we don't come across this in examinations, but an intransitive verb cannot be transformed into passive because it doesn't have an object, and passive requires objects first. If there is no object, what will be the new subject? So no passive form possible. Remember, that's the object of the preposition, not the verb. She has completed the assignment. The assignment was, but that was present perfect. Has been completed, B plus V3 in the same tone, perfect. No is no future. Someone stole my wallet, past indefinite. No is no has, no ing. My wallet was stolen by someone. Open the door. Let the door open. Seems good, but there is no passive tone here. Passive requires be and a V3. Now that be maybe is, am, are, was, were, been, or being. We don't have a be, we don't have a third form, it's not passive. The door should be opened is fine, but that was imperative sentence, command, order, request, starting with a V1. It's not starting with a V1. You open the door is still active. Let the door be plus V3, the only passive construction. Okay, I hope easy. Doubts welcome. Let's have some narration. Let's have a look. He said, I am learning French. Present continuous. He said that he was seems good. He said that he is not possible in past tense, not possible in past tense, not possible in past tense. She said to me, do you know the answer? In those single interrogative sentences where we have a question starting with the auxiliaries be, do, have, or models, we use if or whether. She asked me if I know, but sorry, she told me, no, there's a question mark. Asked me if I know, but that sentence becomes, or that has to be transformed into past because the reporting verb is in past. So no is not possible. That's correct. She asked me if I knew the answer. She asked me, did I? That's still interrogative. You forgot the conjunction. He said, honesty is the best policy. He said that honesty was, no, that's universal truth, need not change it. Is correct, no had been, no will. The teacher said, be quiet. The teacher asked to be quiet, but ask is a transitive verb. Ask me, him, her. We don't have an object. The teacher ordered them. Teacher can order. Be quiet. Seems good. Told them. That's fine, but who will connect this V1 now? Tell someone to do something. No, that's wrong. That's incomplete. Said to be quiet, but said to me, said to him. That's also incomplete, and that's perfect. I have finished my work, present perfect, past perfect. She had finished her work. No present or past indefinite or present indefinite. Okay, here we go ahead. Some vocabulary. Okay, let's go. Synonyms. Frugal, not spending money. Extravagant will spend money, so the antonym. Generous will gift, donate, so not frugal. Lavish, luxury, thrifty, economical, saving, not spending pretty much, diligent, hardworking, straight, opposite, lazy, careless, casual, vivid, from viva, which is live, faint, ah, dull, can't be a synonym of full of life, bright, yes, dull, pale, no, full of life, eminent, famous, eminent, scientist. So unknown can't be famous, ordinary can't be famous or synonym of famous, insignificant cannot be, but distinguished. People know Sachin because of who Sachin was. People know Sehwag because of what Sehwag was. They are famous, distinguished. Transient, changing. Permanent won't be changing. Eternal is permanent. Constant won't be changing. Temporary, temporary, transitory, momentary, transient, fleeting, evanescent, ephemeral, the synonyms. Let's have some antonyms also. I think done. And I repeat, these are the classes from basics, so not those difficult ones. In the upcoming sessions, we will have the difficult ones. Expand, but we need to mark the antonym this time. Enlarge, synonym. Increase, synonym. Widen, synonym. Contract, the antonym. Artificial, fake. False, unreal. Real, the antonym. something compulsory, is mandatory, is obligatory, is necessary. So optional, the antonym. Tranquil, cool, calm, composed, quiet, peaceful, calm. Noisy, the antonym. Generous, donating, giving. Selfish, obviously, because kind, helpful, benevolent should be synonyms, so the only antonym. Let's have a cloze test. A cloze test is a passage with some words left, dropped. Analyze the passage first, look at the tone, theme, flow, and then I'll show you the options. Pick the most appropriate ones as per grammar. Whatever we pick must be grammatically correct, context, and vocabulary also. Have a look. Please answer. Okay, let's see. Success is often considered the result of hard work, determination. However, the ability we had in the questions to manage time, that's the most appropriate term. Remember, in a filler also we had manage time, not to spend. Effectively, because it plays a crucial role. People who manage their time wisely, waste, ignore, distribute. Okay, since we have started from scratch, I mean, these are the basics. I'm showing you easy options so that you get comfortable with the topic. In examinations, sometimes we come across the same level, sometimes we come across quite difficult. We are ready for both. We have just started. Sometimes that's the level of examinations. Sometimes we won't be wasting time. We should be utilizing time, managing time. One of the most effective ways to manage time, once again, is by setting clear goals and blank space them into smaller. So we have a goal, but blank space it into smaller ones. I want to earn, say, 1 crore rupees, for example. I can't earn 1 crore directly in just one go. I should be dividing it in smaller tasks. Okay, better word. If you combine it, it'll be bigger. Complicate will make it even worse. Why should I neglect my goal? Moreover, it's important to blank space what is urgent, what is important. We have to distinguish as per the words available. We have to check. Okay, I got a WhatsApp message. Need not reply. I'm taking a live session right now. For example, I'm getting call from Oliveboard team. Hey, I won't be doing this live honestly, but still, hey, just a sec. I'm getting a call from Oliveboard. Sir, I was live this time. I may pick a call of my father in between a class of Oliveboard team also, but I won't be picking random calls. Yes, what's going on live in the class? So we must be able to distinguish, differentiate what's urgent, what's important. Many people spend too much time on activities that they think are urgent, but they are not important. Prioritizing tasks helps in focusing on what truly matters. Plus, avoiding blank space is essential. Now, something negative that has to be avoided. Concentration, why should we? Dedication, ambition, why? Yes, delay. We should not delay things. The next word is the same, procrastination. So, avoiding procrastination is essential because it can lead to unnecessary stress and missed opportunities. Finally, maintaining a balance between work and personal life is also important. Regular breaks and time for relaxation can actually improve positivity. Productivity seems good, pressure is negative, anxiety is negative, fatigue is also negative. Done. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe. See you pretty soon in the next session. I hope these sessions are beneficial for you. I repeat, starting from scratch. If you are new here, do download the Oliveboard app and can take sessions over there. And yes, the PDFs of YouTube classes are also available. Go to your courses section. They are available in the YouTube section. If you are new to this channel, do subscribe. We conduct many classes for free and I hope you saw the content. It's always relevant. Kindly share and inform your friends. Would love to see you in the upcoming sessions. Yes, in case of any difficulty, do drop a comment. Thank you.